I just found out we were getting tickets to see Taylor Swift tonight. I was sitting downstairs getting ready to do my stream, and all of a sudden Howard texted me and said, "We're going to see Taylor Swift." So I have to get ready so fast. I'll just narrate. I'll give it all the. No, I'm sorry, I can't even speak. I'm going to tell you everything that I'm doing. I will do it in voiceover because I'm just. Yeah! Anyone who doesn't know, I am a major, major Taylor Swift fan. Swiftie over 50. Cover up the red eyebrows, the bane of my existence. Oh, God. Curling iron on. What are we going to do with the hair? Oh, my God, the hair's terrible. Oh, the bangs. Okay, let's just, let's get the hair. Shit. I'm doing my hair just the same way I did for the Barbie movie because it is super easy for me and quick. It's been many years since I last microbladed my eyebrows, but they have faded to a red color that just always fights the gray of my hair. So I'm continually using Dr. Jart's Cica Hair in order to hide the red tones, and it works very well. This is a super quick updo using a hairpiece. It's kind of tough when your hair is white and thinning because no matter what, the scalp shows all the time. And inevitably, I'll probably just wear wigs. But right now, I still like to have a ponytail here and there. Really regret cutting the bangs. I liked bangs on me many years ago, but I don't care for them now. This is a clip-on ponytail that I got from Paula Young. It is in a color 60. I like to put it on and then pull my natural hair over the top of it so that you don't really see that it's clipped on. I use some of the hair to disguise how it's wrapped on, looking like a little wraparound with the extra hairs from the ponytail. It just gives a nice little, rather than just having it plain old clamped on. But I would certainly benefit from using a added fiber in my hair to hide the scalp. And if I had more time, I would probably do that. I'll have to share that with you sometime soon. I've had baby fine see-through hair my whole life, which has always been a problem, but it's really a problem now with very thin gray hair because the scalp just shows all the time. One of the joys of getting older, ladies. Thinning hair is not great, but when you think about it, sure beats not being alive. I'll take aging and having wrinkles and thinning hair over not being alive and not aging any day of the week. Okay, we're not going to fight the bangs. Let's just give them a little shape. I'm always a little terrified curling my bangs because the worst thing you can do is have overly styled bangs. You know, that bubble thing. And it can very easily want to do that on me. So I have to fight the mushroom top head. Thank God for Stop a Bird in Flight hairspray. I use KMS hairspray in a firm hold. That's really great for covering up some of my very thin patches. Just feathering the hair across it and shellacking it into place. By the way, when you're using a very firm hold hairspray like this, do not brush it out at the end of the day. Wash it out at the end of the day. I'm using NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, which is one of my favorite foundations because it's sheer. And usually I sheer it out even more by mixing it with a moisturizer. But when I'm in a super big hurry, I just put it on solid and try to use my beauty blender to thin it out a little and keep it looking sheer with that. This beauty blender is not quite as wet as I would like it to be. I like applying my foundation with a small brush and just working it in a little bit at a time. It's interesting. This is one of my foundations that 3 weeks ago, when I was a little bit tanner, worked, and I've been really good about my sunscreen, so now it doesn't work. So I have to pull out a different foundation. So just getting sun on my face for one day can make a difference in the foundation that I use. And keeping sunscreen on for several days will make a difference. Are you like that? Do you find that you need to keep changing your foundations all the time? I really like using a liquid blush because I feel like it looks a lot more natural and it stays better. But I often find that it's just not enough. I'm powdering a little heavier tonight than I usually would because Taylor puts on a 3-hour and 45-minute concert. That's amazing. I mean, the fitness she must have to be able to put on a performance for that long at high energy is truly amazing, and I am beyond excited to go. Not sure why I'm putting bronzer on my forehead when you can't see my forehead, but it seems the right thing to do. I do usually feel that I need a bit more blush, so I'm using NARS Orgasm on my cheeks. It's the same color that I used in the powder as I did in the liquid. I'm using the bronzer, the Laguna bronzer from the same palette as my eyeshadow. I find that it gives me enough depth, and then I'm adding just a little bit more of a sunsetty corner right in the corners just to get a little more pop, but without getting too much eyeshadow on. Had I known I was attending this concert, with more than 15 minutes notice, I would have loved to have done a cat eyeliner and false eyelashes. But when there's no time, you do the best you can do. For those of us who have very light eyebrows, one of the things I like to do is tint them, and I try to do that about once a month. They are very due to be tinted right now, so I'm having to fill them in. I'm using a very, very light beige brown. I'd call it a fawn color. It's an eyeshadow, a matte eyeshadow, but you could also use a blonde. Blonde eyebrow pencil or powder is appropriate when you have very pale white and gray hair. It's going to take us at least an hour to get there. When I'm in a hurry, I'm not going to attempt a liquid liner. I go with a pencil liner, and even that, it's difficult to do in a hurry. I put it on and then give it a smudge with a smudge brush. This is Almay Raisin, which is a great favorite for highlighting the green in eyes. Taylor will have perfect eyeliner. Monique will not. Monique will not have anything perfect about her makeup. Smudge. I find that using a pencil and smudging is much softer than a dark, harsh line as I get older. I find I like a harsh line a lot less now. Lips. Taylor Swift always rocks an amazing bold red lip. So I'm going in with the bold red liner, and then I'm realizing that that might not be the best choice for today. I'm wearing a light blue dress, and I'm just not sure it goes on me. I'm wearing a light blue dress that I got at a thrift store. It's from Free People. It's the first time I've worn it. So I don't think I'm going to do a red lipstick, but I'm going to do like a corally pink. No, not that one. That one. Instead of a red, I'm going with a very bright coral by NARS. This is called Truth or Dare, and I love this for summer because I feel like it gives me the vibrance of a red without being too cool. It's still warm and inviting. Little highlight on the cheeks. Why am I so pale? I need blush.
I want a little something with shine. I'm gonna just take this purple. Ooh. There, that gives me a little shimmer.
Because after all, we can still make the whole place shimmer.
It's not good makeup, but it's fun makeup, and that's all I care about. Okay, I don't have time for false eyelash. Worst video ever, right? Like, not even good. Not even good. But if you're a Taylor Swift fan, you know the excitement. To be fair, if you're a fan of anybody, you know the excitement when you get last-minute tickets to go see one of your favorite artists. You may not have the time to do the best makeup in the world, but it's going to be fun. And that's what matters more than the makeup, is the fun. It's a 3.5 hour, 3 hour and 45-minute concert. Comfortable shoes, comfortable clothes, and a bottle of water or two. Good enough, whatever. Off. Okay, and the final step, most important step.
For many years, I have been addicted to an old school Hollywood makeup, Joe Blasco, and an orange highlight as an under eye concealer. And NARS came out with an under eye brightener. I use the shade Golden Eye, and I find that when I use that as a last step under my eyes, it is absolutely magical. And I am head over heels in love with this. It's NARS Under Eye Brightener, and I love it as a last step.
Oh, I didn't even tight line. Okay, I don't have time. I'll do it in the car. Yeah, that won't be good. Okay, I will see you at the Eras Tour. Come along with me and let's go see Taylor Swift. I love you bunches. Thanks for watching. And by the way, I have a movie that is about to come out on August 25. Look for That's a Wrap wherever streaming. It is a horror comedy and I'm super excited. So please, 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 August 25, look for That's a Wrap on anywhere it's streaming. Love you bunches. Bye.
Hey, honey. I think we got a problem.
What's going on?
Well, I bought the tickets and I keep waiting for them to get downloaded, and it hasn't. They're not downloading. I don't know what's wrong. I tell you what, on the way down there, I'm gonna contact my credit card company and see if I got charged.
Okay, you know what? You gotta pull over. Pull over. When we get to the bottom, pull over, and I will take over driving so you can handle all that.
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
No.
The car did not go through. We had to pull over, and after 3 attempts, we finally got the tickets purchased. And so we finally made it, but we didn't think we would.
No shit.
All guests will be subject to
I have to say, the Taylor Swift Eras concert was like nothing I have ever experienced before in my life. The energy was incredible. I mean, you have 70,000 people there, and I'm going to just speculate and say it was about 75 to 80% female. So you had just this really wonderful, feminine, positive energy there. And it was just so beautiful. Everyone was happy, everyone was smiling. There was so much joy. And to see these set pieces come on, the drama, the absolute glamour, it was just incredible. I have to say that I am incredibly jealous of this woman as a performer. The stamina that she has. She performs 45 songs during a 3 hour and 45 minute concert performance. She keeps up high energy and high energy vocals and dancing and the stage pieces moving. It is amazing. The fitness level of Taylor Swift is just astronomical. We paid quite a price for the floor seats that we got, and they were terrific seats. But if you're going to the Eras Tour, plan on standing the entire time. We were standing the whole time. If we could not, we would not have been able to see. Everybody is up and standing and vibing and dancing to the music, and everyone's got their cell phones up. And if you're not particularly tall, like us, it might be difficult. We were on the edge, so we were able to sort of slip out a little bit and get a little bit better of a view. If we were tucked further in, it might have been difficult. But being on the edge, so if you're considering floor seats, just know that if you're shorter, it might be a little tough to see. But it is so worth getting to see these views. Absolutely amazing. And if you don't know this by now, Taylor Swift is an absolute magician with costume changes. She does them so fast. Every time she would step off between, eras to end a certain set, we were like, okay, great, we're going to sit for a minute while she changes clothes. We'd sit down and then we'd be bouncing right up again. The woman is incredible. Just nonstop, amazing talent, incredible showmanship. The dancers are fabulous. The backup singers are amazing. I really can't say enough good and positive things about the Taylor Swift Eras Tour. It is such an experience. Absolutely worth attending. Probably not so much if you're not a Taylor Swift fan, but who would not be a Taylor Swift fan? How could you not be a Taylor Swift fan? She's amazing. She's literally like a Disney princess come to life. Favorite Taylor Swift songs is All Too Well, and she performed the whole 10-minute version. It was amazing and very hard to hold the camera for the whole time. And I am so sorry that I am hiding all of Taylor's amazing music with just crowd sounds, but YouTube won't let me post all of her music on here for you.